Hey guys, how you doing? Val Smith here. I'll come over to this side. I think this will give you a little bit more light. What I want to do is I want to do the compensation plan here, show you exactly how it works. Okay, make it simple, easy, because I still think some of you don't understand it. Most of you do, but some of you don't understand it. Here's how it works. Name of the company, LVN, short for Legends VIP Network. $147 one-time, lifetime to come in. And here's you. Okay, so when you come in, you pay $147 one time. You subscribe to Legends VIP Network, and what happens is you are now in a position to be able to start building the business, and your objective, I won't say goal, your objective is to bring in your first training sale or apprentice. Okay, here I'll use different colors. So let's say you go out and you make your first sale. All right, it's based on the biblical principle, you got to give in order to receive. Let's check this out. So here's you. You go out and you bring your first sale in. Let's say that's Tammy. I hope you can see this. I've got a glare on the board from the sun. But I wrote Tammy there, okay? I'll put a box around it, kind of a semicircle. Okay, so there's Tammy. She's your first sale at $147 when Tammy subscribes and pays directly to the individual, meaning the individual sponsor. You will not make a commission on your first sale. So Tammy, you do not make a commission on your very first sale coming in, okay? It's based on the biblical principle. You got to give in order to receive. Now, here's the cool part. When you fulfilled the task, the commitment to completion, when you fulfilled the task of referring Tammy upline to the person you bought the course from, the subscription, the streaming, the course. So if you hear me say course, I'm referring to LVN. It's a course and it also has a streaming adaption to it. All right? So now you are now entitled to become a master distributor. So you can draw this out yourself. It's always good to have your universal energy. I take my own ink, take my own pen, my own marker, and I draw these things out, okay? Really important stuff. Okay, so you become an MD, a master distributor. Now, when you bring in your second sale, let's say, I'll use Robin. I've been communicating with Robin a little bit here. So let's say Robin's my second sale, okay? Robin gets excited, comes into LVN, gets access to our streaming package. Robin pays $147 because this is my second sale. The first sale, Tammy, I don't ever worry about. Tammy is gone forever. It's like giving your firstborn up for adoption, okay? Tammy's gone forever. Forget about that. Now, this is where I need to focus. I bring Robin in. Robin pays $147. $147 directly to me because it's member-to-member payment. X that out. I keep a $100 commission, and I forward $47 to the company. Hopefully you can see that on the glary board there because I have windows all around me up here in the loft. You keep a $100 commission, $47 goes to the company to provide the service, the product, customer service, and I kind of laugh because for $47 one-time, lifetime, no company could run customer service. Thank God it's Tracy and I. Okay, so there's Robin. You made a $100 commission right there, okay? Now, what does Robin have to do? Robin has to replicate. I'm not going to say duplicate because there's no such thing as duplication when it comes to this. She has to replicate the concept, okay? So Robin's going to go out and let's say she brings in Jody, all right? So I'll put Jody in there. Robin does her first what? Robin does her first training sale. It would kind of be like the Tammy syndrome here. Robin does her first training sale. What happens? Jody pays $147. I'll just put that there. Now you're probably thinking Robin's going to make a $100 commission, right? Wrong. Robin will not make a $100 commission. Robin brings Jody in. Jody is Robin's apprentice sale or first training sale. Again, just like Tammy was for you, Jody's $100 commission goes directly to you. $100. Okay? Whoever owns the pay line, whoever owns this pay line, receives the money, all right, from every individual that ever enters that pay line. Let's take a look at this. I hope you can see it. I don't want to go too far down. I'll go Tracy. All right, Jody's now going to bring in Tracy. So I'm going to put an X through Robin. She's no longer there. She qualified by bringing Jody in. Jody brings Tracy in as who? As her first apprentice sale. Okay? Jody brings Tracy. Now you're probably thinking Tracy's money, the $100 commission goes to Jody. No, it doesn't. Can't go to Robin because she's not there anymore and she wasn't qualified anyhow. So that $100 has to go where? All the way up to the owner of the pay line. That's you. You make another $100 right there, okay? Pretty simple? I think so. Tracy brings in Will, okay? Hopefully you can see that on the screen. Tracy brings in Will. Will pays $147. Loves what's going on here. Where does the $100 commission go to? You think it probably goes to Tracy. You probably think it goes to Jody. But Jody's X'd out now because Tracy is now the first apprentice sale of Jody. So Will comes in. You think the $100 goes to Tracy? No, it does not. The $100 goes up to you. Okay? Everyone's leaving their first sale behind. The only person that can ever get paid in this kind of downline as an example or an analogy is the person at the top that owns the pay line. The master distributor is the only individual that is entitled to pick up any money coming in from any sales generated from here to eternity, or known as infinity. Okay, so Will brings in Kevin. I'll just put Kev there. Okay? Kevin comes in, pays $147. Hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully the camera's in on this. Kevin pays $147. There's $100 in commission sitting there. Do you think it goes to Will? Can't go to Tracy. She's X'd out now. Do you think it goes to Will? Some people might, but it doesn't. It goes all the way up to you. Again, the only person that can be paid is the master distributor. All these people are starting to qualify now by bringing their first retail sale in, and they have to refer that in the form of a pass-up when they're building their business here, okay? Pretty fun, pretty exciting, and it's making a lot of money for you because you only knew Robin, you didn't know Jody, you didn't know Tracy, you didn't know Will, you didn't know Kevin. See what's going on here? You made $500. And if this was an MLM program, paying you $2 a level or $3 a level, let's say $3 a level, which is kind of, Mickey Mouse, but it's, it is what it is. You would have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would have made $15 in a downline in MLM, which is absolutely pathetic, I think. The beautiful thing here is you have 5 people in your organization, your team. You didn't recruit them. You didn't sponsor them. You only introduced Jody, and you made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $500 is a whole lot better than $15. You see what I'm saying? So all the way to infinity, you're going to make a $100 bill. So if you had 10 people in this organization down there, you would make 10 times 100, $1,000. If you had 100 people in this organization, you would make 100 times 100, $10,000. If you had 1,000 people in your organization, 1,000 people in your organization and an MLM would give you $3 times 1,000. It would give you $3,000. And believe it or not, some people would be pretty excited about that. Not me. Bottom line is you now can make what did I say? Shoot, did I say $3,000? That would have been, 3,000 times 1,000. So 1,000 times a $100 bill would be $100,000 here. $97,000 difference as opposed to your stereotypical MLM program. All right? This is why you would never want to participate in a streaming training mechanism, business opportunity like this in an MLM. It doesn't pay you to do it. There's no logic, there's no common sense to it, but there will be companies out there that aren't smart enough to figure, that's not necessarily true. They're smart enough to figure it out so they can take care of their families and their friends, but their distributors will always be sitting at the bottom of the barrel, broke, scratching their head, wondering when they're going to get paid. But they're going to be excited about the product. So we got an incredible product here with the streaming. It's common sense, it's logic, there's no training. Just teach people how to sit down in a chair, how to get up out of a chair, how to work a remote control, and you're going to make a lot of money here. Let me show you another dynamic to this compensation plan that's got people really excited, okay? This is you, okay? A little bit of a mess here, but just stay with me. This is you. Do I have any? Let me see if I can wipe this out, okay? I'll just wipe this out. Just bear with me here. Okay, now remember, all these $100 bills are going to you. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Now this was your second person. Tammy was your first. Robin was your second. I'll just put at number 2 there, a second. What happens if you find a third person? What happens if you give somebody away our 24-hour free trial, which you all don't have to pay for? Isn't that exciting? We cover the costs for everything. Where else will you find another company out there that will send out all your free samples, handle the customer service, sit there with your clients and do all the setup, everything, and you don't pay a dime for that? There's no MLM opportunity on planet Earth that will handle all of that on your behalf and not charge you one penny. It's all free with us. pretty generous, all right? We're the first company in the world in the history of network marketing to do it the way we're doing it here that I'm aware of. So now check this out. What happens if you bring in a third person? What happens if you bring in a fourth person? What happens if you bring in a fifth person? Can you see that? Robin was your second. This would be your third, your fourth, your fifth, okay? What would happen is you would get paid to infinity all the way down. This person would give you their first, who would give you their first, who would give you their first, who would give you their first. This person gives you their first, who'd give 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 you their first. This person gives you their first, their first, their first, their first, their first. That's like a tongue twister for me. This is crazy, man. I've never made so much money in my life drawing circles. Val, what do you do for a living? Well, I just draw circles and it pays me a lot of money. Isn't that amazing? So check this out. You have an entire organization going to infinity here, infinity there, and infinity there, all the way to infinity. This is a true infinite pay structure. You can get paid to infinity. What happens if you brought 100 people front line to you and those 100 people started building their organizations all the way down? Okay? Messy arrow there, but I think you know what I'm talking about. You would have all these pay legs, no balancing legs, no binaries, no unilevels, no stair-step breakaways, no Mickey Mouse, anything. Just the real deal, retail transactions paying you copious amounts of money on $147 from here to eternity. I think that's pretty exciting stuff, guys. So that's a quick rendition of the compensation plan. I can do it over again. This is my first practice trial at it. I know it's a little bit of a mess. I'm really not an artist, but you know what? It's pretty cool to make a lot of money just drawing circles. So the next time somebody asks you, what do you do for a living? Just say one of two things. I disconnect people. And if they say, what do you disconnect people from? I disconnect people from cable. Or I make a lot of money. I make a lot of money drawing circles on whiteboards. All right? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and it's very lucrative. Going to pay you a lot of money, all right? So I'm going to see you on tonight's call. Today is Tuesday. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that for the video, but it really doesn't matter anyhow. Today is Tuesday. I'm going to see you at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Mountain, and 7 o'clock Pacific. We're going to be on live. And I just wanted you to have something here. Maybe you could show people how that works. Maybe it helps you learn how it works, and you can use this video as well too to send out. I'm sure Tracy, who is sitting here watching this probably right now, hey Trace in beautiful White Rock, I imagine Tracy's going to put this on YouTube and you can pass it around. So if people really want to understand the compensation plan physically drawn out as opposed to seeing it graphically on a website, I think we've accomplished that here, all right? So love you all in spirit. Hope you're having a great day, and I'm going to see you on tonight's call. Be cool.